Welcome back to Today in Design and SEO Marketing, the podcast you need. I'm Ron Wicker. And right up front, imagine a redacted vendor one-pager. Clean, searchable, republished as an FAQ. And 6 weeks later, qualified procurement teams are booking calls. That actually happened for a client. We turned a dusty RFP response into a discoverable lead channel without exposing contracts or pricing. Stakes? High. Promise? Real. If you run enterprise sales or product marketing, this is a playbook you can ship fast.
Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Mitzi Roach. Today, we walk 5 pragmatic moves that any product, sales, or marketing owner can run this sprint. We'll name owners you should loop: sales, legal, product, and give KPI windows, qualified contacts that convert to procurement calls in 2 to 6 weeks. By the end, you'll have one immediate task and a governance pattern to protect IP and preserve negotiation confidentiality.
Move 1. Inventory your RFP signals. Export the common procurement questions you already answer: SLA asks, compliance checklists, integration questions, data residency, and buyer objections. Immediate task: list the top 20 procurement queries your team answers this quarter. Seriously, do that now, or press pause on this episode and jot them down.
Exactly. When you export those questions, you're surfacing the highest intent material. Use exports from your RFP library, CRM win-loss notes, or sales playbooks. Prioritize questions that map to procurement decision criteria: uptime guarantees, integration windows, data locality. Your inventory is the backbone of the rest of the work.
Move 2. The prescriptive redaction checklist. This is not a free-for-all. Remove PII, pricing tiers subject to NDA, partner IDs, sensitive contract language. Immediate task: run one RFP response through a 2-step redaction checklist and get legal sign-off. 2 steps: redact, then legal review, and log the approval.
Most definitely. And to be concrete, strip anything that could identify a customer or reveal negotiated concessions. Replace numbers with ranges or generic statements where needed. Keep a record of what was removed and why. That audit trail is how you get legal comfortable. I hear you. It's extra work, but it's the difference between safe publishing and a 6-figure problem.
Move 3. Publish procurement first snippets. These are 50 150-word answer blocks that start with the procurement answer. For example, we offer 99.95% SLA with 24-hour incident response. Then 2 quick lines of context and a micro CTA. Request the vendor packet or get a procurement checklist. Immediate task: draft 1 procurement snippet and a meta title optimized for search and procurement keywords.
When you write these, front-load the procurement signal. Search engines and procurement teams want clear, scannable answers. Use schema where appropriate. Short meta titles that include terms like SLA, data residency, procurement FAQ, and add a concise micro CTA that points to a gated artifact. More on gating next.
Move 4. Gated full artifacts with provenance. Publish a short public excerpt for crawlers and host the full redacted PDF behind a hash token gate, single-use or time-limited links. Add reviewer and date provenance lines so procurement sees that the document is current and vetted. Immediate task: publish 1 gated artifact and add a provenance line like reviewed by legal, March 2026.
Implement hash tokens correctly, short-lived, single-use where feasible, and log access. Rate limit downloads and monitor for scraping patterns. If you see suspicious access, revoke tokens and rotate. This protects attachments and reduces the risk of leaked proprietary files. Most importantly, only gate what you're comfortable sharing after redaction and sign-off.
Move 5. Conservative pilots and measurement. Start small, a 5 to 10% staged pilot, and run it for 2 to 6 weeks. Track hashed assist tokens from snippet views to gated downloads to qualified procurement meetings. Immediate task: design a 4-week pilot with a 5% control holdout and define what qualified procurement meeting looks like for your team.
Be careful about attribution. Small pilot sizes can be noisy, so pair snippet visibility with downstream signals. form fills that include buyer role, procurement timeline, budget band. If you see meaningful assist to meeting conversion, scale. If not, iterate the snippet copy, redaction approach, or gating friction.
Okay, trade-offs and governance. When not to publish. Don't publish live contract terms, partner exclusives, or anything that could change negotiation leverage. Legal and sales should have a quick approval cadence, redaction checklist, sign-off, and logged audit. If procurement or partner names are sensitive, exclude them or anonymize to the point of safe reuse.
Right, and set a governance rhythm. Designate a steward in marketing or ops to own the inventory and the audit trail. Set monthly check-ins with legal, and require sales to flag any live negotiations that should be excluded. That governance pattern is what keeps the tactic operational, not a one-off stunt. Before we wrap, quick copy patterns and show notes. Use this template. Question heading, 50 to 150 word procurement first answer that starts with the direct answer, 1 supporting sentence, 1 micro CTA. Redaction checklist, remove PII, pricing, partner IDs, contract clauses, document reviewer, and date. Token pattern, hashed, single use, or short-lived link. Pilot dashboard queries, snippet views, token downloads, assist/meeting conversion, and time to first qualified meeting.
Here's how Think It Media helps. We run the RFP Surface Quick Review, a focused assessment that inventories your procurement signals, applies a redaction checklist, and sets up one gated artifact with provenance in a sprint. If you want a hand turning an RFP into a discoverable asset, we'll run a short pilot with your team. And of course, subscribe for more tactical episodes.
Let's recap. 1 immediate sprint task. Pick 1 RFP or vendor one-pager, run it through the redaction checklist, and publish 150, 150-word procurement snippet with a micro CTA. KPI windows, watch assist to download to qualified meeting across a 2 to 6 week window, starting with a 4-week pilot and a 5% control. If you get meaningful procurement meetings, you scale. If not, iterate copy or gating.
Final sign-off from us. Take that inventory, get legal in the loop, and ship a single snippet this week. Want help? Reach out for the quick review. We'll keep it low risk and measurable. Okay, team, thanks for listening. Let's talk about this.